So welcome everyone. Today is Friday, so that means it is our weekly Q&A day. Let me show you, if you are a member, how you can join. So let me share my screen here and let me call in. Of course, Zoom likes to be like this sometimes. All right, and let's let Christy in. All right. So I'm going to share my screen to make sure that everyone knows how to join. So you do need to be a member of the program to join. You can go to myvisionagency.com or you can go to bridgetbartlett.com. You want to click the login button. There's many, many ways of joining. But the easiest way is probably just to go to login, go to your resource area, and you can see Zoom support. If you already have access to your resource area, you just want to go to Zoom and you're going to do the weekly Q&A. You just click this button, it goes right into the Zoom meeting. Okay. I did want to share with you guys as well. If you've been hiding under a rock the last week, HighLevel just came out with a certification program. So if you want more information about that, if you go to bridgetbartlett.com and you go to get certified, okay, click on sign up. When you do that, you're going to see my affiliate link there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I love this idea so much because if you are an affiliate or you are, well, basically an affiliate because it's not white label, but one of the challenging things is creating a really great course so that your people who are signing up for HighLevel have a great course to get some really in-depth training. Even though I'm live 5 days a week, it is hard to keep up with all the changes and all the features. And so HighLevel has not only created this so that you guys can really get some in-depth, really good, thorough training from the people who created the software, but you actually get access to a community of other HighLevel certified users, right? So what does this do? This is a beautiful combination because if you're an agency owner and you want to hire someone who is certified with HighLevel, so that you know that they understand the process when you hire them. That's one of the challenging things for us when we go to hire people is we just don't know, do they even have the skills or experience to be able to complete this? So that is what I absolutely love. But also, if you are new to HighLevel and you want to learn the platform, what better way to do it than this course? Because then you can actually be hired by other HighLevel agency owners as well. Okay, so it's a great way of getting a cluster of, certified experienced users into the platform to network with one another. But I am going to offer a weekly private certified partner group coaching session. It's going to be on Fridays. So this is, if you use my affiliate link to sign up for the certified partner program, then you get access to the weekly group coaching. This is not this normal weekly Q&A. It's only for certified partners because I want to make sure that that group, you guys can network. Maybe we can learn some more advanced things. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be really, really cool. So just go to Get Certified. You can check that out. I did want to show you kind of on the inside. This is not just some random like course that you take and then you take a test and then you're done. Okay. This is actually, there's a lot that goes into this. So, which I'm so glad because we really want qualified people, right? Not just somebody who just took a quick quiz and then now they're supposed to be certified. There's actually, not only do you get access here to the communities, which this is the HighLevel communities tool, by the way, you see here, if you go to courses, you see the course. Okay. So it is super, super in-depth. And I don't even know yet how in-depth it is. You can see I'm going through all of this. But there are, modules for like the agency and then also the sub account. So certain modules get unlocked as you go through it. There's actually, when you're done with this, there's actually like a proctor exam. Okay. And that's kind of what they're talking about in the communities group here, that once you take your final test, there's actually a proctor exam that you take. Okay. So it's really I'm super, super stoked about this. This is such a great idea. It's so been needed. So I definitely encourage you, if you guys are like, I've been with HighLevel a while, I still don't get it. Even if you have been with HighLevel, I am taking these modules in these courses and I am learning new stuff that I didn't even know. So really, I mean, everybody should have it. Plus you get this super cool badge that you get to have on your website that shows that you are a certified HighLevel partner. Okay. So also I did want to tell you that all of our training this week, we talked about how to create an IVR, the automatic invoice creation after you create or send a proposal or estimate is signed, and then also how to create a store using HighLevel, because now, if you guys didn't know, we do have an e-commerce functionality inside of HighLevel. Super, super cool. So I do want to stop sharing here. So how are you all? Got lots of people waiting. I hate how Zoom, like when you're sharing your screen, it doesn't really show you that there's people waiting. I wish that it would like, I think it has like if one person has the little thing that pops up there, but it doesn't show like, hey, you have like 5 people in the room waiting for you. So sorry about that, guys. So how is everyone? How can I help? Feel free to speak up or raise your hand.
Hey, Bridget, I got a quick question dealing with the phone number, right? So had somebody was part of my agency and they wanted to basically to upgrade, become their own HighLevel account based on some things that they're looking to do. We processed their phone number as an 800 number. Can I forward that number to her system now since she has her own HighLevel account?
Because all of that is done through Lead Connector, thank God. All you need to do is contact support, and then they can walk you through that process.
I kind of thought that. I said, yeah. So
yeah, it's actually pretty easy and pretty fast. It's basically like the owner of the phone number has to agree, and then the agency owner agrees, and then they just switch accounts.
So it won't be okay.
Yeah.
Second question because I know we got a long line here. I'm gonna do mine real quick. Yeah. The store. Okay, so I'm looking at the store. That will be a simple process. Okay, the store is individual products, not like snapshots. Because what I'm looking to do, I'm in the process of creating a market space of what I'm doing now, especially with the systems that I'm building out, that I want to create those snapshots. So I will put that in the membership like site compared to an online store.
So what you'd want to do with that, I mean, there's a few ways that you could do it. Probably the easiest way would be to create the e-commerce store, create the products and everything. And then when you create, so basically the whole process is going to be exactly the same for you doing that as the training that I showed yesterday. The difference is though, in your workflows, when you have the trigger for that global product, when it's purchased, just add an email in that an email step there. And then that's where you can deliver the snapshot.
See, I'm good because I'm evolving big time. So yeah, I'm looking at creating especially with my internet system, some built-ins, because everything in that system is built with HighLevel, and indirectly I'm building my HighLevel affiliates with it. So I want to create that automation. I said, okay, well, you know what? Bridget told me when you create some trainings, repurpose that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm following suit. So I have been taking notes on that. So I got my repurpose videos all set up for training. And I'm glad I listened to you when you said do that. So
yeah, efficiency. I think that's like an obsession that I learned when I worked in pharmacy, because everything is so detailed. Everything needs documented. Everything just is like has to be so precise, with the doses and all of those things. But I'm super, super picky about those things. Now I forgot what I was going to say. I started thinking about IV compounding and I got distracted. What was I telling you, Terry?
About
you were talking efficiency, the videos. Oh, I was saying when I was on stage in Dallas, all the affiliates were talking about like how they do things, and because it is surprising to most people that think that affiliate marketing is not like a real business, but it is. I mean, you guys see, I am
Yes.
100% affiliate, and everything that I do is for my business. This is how I make money. But they all had teams, and I was like, am I really the only person here who doesn't have a team? I just like it's like I guess I'm a weirdo because I just do everything myself. But when you have a team, it takes all your profit. So it's
Yeah.
like I'd rather be able to automate these things and then keep it myself than to have to branch out. And now I'm not doing what I love. I'm managing a team just like I did when I was an employee. So
Awesome. And I built my SOP now too with what I'm doing as I'm going through these steps of how I want to onboard people as well. So thank you for those little mental notes.
yeah,
That's
cool.
making my life a whole lot easier.
Mhm. Yeah, because I wish people understood with automations, it's like we're not really trying to take humans out of everything. We're just trying to streamline processes so they're more efficient. And so we can save the human time for the people who really need it. Right. So I would rather automate every process I have and make more time to do like these trainings, open office hours, things like that, than to be stuck, answering emails or doing whatever, all these things that could be automated. Anybody else have questions or anything I can help with?
But one last question.
Yeah.
And
No, you're fine.
based on, because knowing who you are and where you didn't came from, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you started, and because I remember when you started, that's so exciting where you're at now.
Mm-hmm.
Based on the certification, do you think that would speed that process up a lot quicker? What from, because you experienced now, so you can look at both ends from a novice to where you at now for the certification process that so far you didn't went through.
Yes. So even where I am right now, like I don't need a badge on my website for people to know that I know HighLevel, and the proof of that is that I get constant requests for services, right? And people sign up with me for HighLevel because they need to know how to use HighLevel. And so I don't really need the badge, but I still want the badge because one, I want access to the network. But I also want the up-to-date, like detailed training, because if you're doing what I'm doing, I need to be the go-to person for people who need info about HighLevel. I need to stay in tune with the community. I need to know all of the training, all of the tools, the different use cases. I want that badge on there because how can I say, hey, join my group coaching session if I'm not even like with certified partners, if I'm not even certified myself? So it's like I'm just a huge advocate of if you're really going to promote things, you should be using them. Now there are some like third-party integrations that I love to like do training and then show you guys what's available so that because we're all in different like niches and things. But I for sure want to show you all of the things that I'm doing, why I feel like it's important. But if you are brand new, not only is the knowledge going to help you incredibly, but that badge is going to make you stand out. It's going to position you above the other high. Here's a perfect example, right? Somebody goes to the HighLevel group and they say, hey, I'm looking for a website builder. 9,000 people comment on that post saying, hey, DM me. How you, the person who wants to hire someone to build a website, how do you know if they
Right.
know anything about HighLevel? Maybe they don't even have HighLevel. You're going to have to weed through all these people to find someone who's qualified enough to do the job that you're doing. It's like you could have just built it yourself at that point. So when you are a certified HighLevel member and you have that badge on your website, or you're in the community because you're working on your certification, then people go there and say, hey, I'm looking for a website builder. Now you're like a small fish in a smaller pond, so people will notice you more.
Okay, awesome. And so basically that certification really puts you in a position to be able to help your craft a whole lot better, where now I could be more efficient to my customers.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, even if you were going to use it just for your own business, it's great. Because like I said, it's so good. The course is so good because it literally goes through every single like feature and like everything that you could imagine, like in detail.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be signing up for that today.
It's really good. And
it's a
so
no-brainer.
and so that's why I'm excited to take it's like you have now, we're kind of niching down, right? A little bit. So we have like all business owners, then we have like all high level users, and then now all certified users. And now I have my own group coaching where I am inviting certified users only to this group coaching. So imagine the relationships and the network that you can build when you niche down into your own group of certified partners for HighLevel.
Copy. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's another thing too. You may have covered it. I had to step out for a minute, but since when people look at your entire presence and they don't see the certification, they'll be asking themselves, why not? And they're maybe hesitant. And this other guy over here may only have been in HighLevel just a few short months and doesn't know it, but he's gotten certified, some by hook or crook, and he has more prestige out there on the internet, and people will choose them. And so, also, if you have your team and you are certified and you've got a team under you, as few or as many as it possibly could be, that's up to you. There's a whole team with that certification. There's a whole team that operates under you and you're certified. So, it's not only prestige, it's a marker of the knowledge that's in the team that can be of help when people need it. So I think it's fantastic.
It also opens up a door of like, everybody wants to know, okay, so I just created my HighLevel account. I don't really have any clients yet. How do I get clients? Imagine if you just had hey, I just do freelance services and I'm a certified HighLevel partner. It's like, what else do you need to know? Because I am constantly, you guys, I don't know like how many of you are here that's on my list that I compiled of HighLevel agency owners who are hiring. I just created this like random list just to have something to send people. And I have definitely heard feedback that people have gotten clients and all of that from that list, but it's not something I created for like to make money off of. It's just a resource. And so now, like when I created the list, I didn't know all the skills. I had to put a disclaimer there, like if I haven't worked with all these people, I don't really know, but that's just a super cool way of feeling like you can, somebody's qualified to help you. Terry, and then I'll get McCall.
Can you put your link in the chat for the certification, please?
Yep. It is, I'll put it in the chat. It is myvisionagency.com/certification. Here we go.
Is there a cost associated?
So it's $97 a month or it's $997 a year. So it's actually a good question because a lot of people ask, why do you need like the ongoing? And that's so that if your certification is ongoing and you know how HighLevel is, where they're constantly putting out new features and all of that, your certification has to be ongoing, plus to have access to the network and all of that stuff, that has to be an ongoing thing. So I did the $997 because I'm not going anywhere and neither is my certification. So
how much time do you think you're going to put into it?
You want to raise your hand, Carl, because I promised McCall that I'd get to him, and then Chris.
Sorry,
okay.
I was on my phone and then I came to the live one. Sorry about that.
All right, McCall.
Okay, watch out, Carl. I'm just kidding. Hey, everybody.
Hey.
So, Bridget, first of all, I have to gush personally. I heard a lot of gushing last week. I was on YouTube listening in, but congratulations on everything. You know, like Ray said, we are proud of you. We've seen you just catapult everything, and this is no surprise. So, congrats on everything. And the Tesla. Wow, nice.
I know. How cool is that?
That's crazy.
I was saying thank you. I appreciate that. This is why I love, like, my whole journey's been on YouTube. So when I tell you guys stop being afraid to make your first video, the whole last week I was thinking, or when I was at the event, one of the most common threads that I heard everyone say is the fear, why they don't make YouTube videos or why they don't go to the next thing. And it's all fear. And I just think, man, if we were just always caving to our fear, we would never be able to level up to the next phase. I mean, I didn't really intend to use level up like it was, but but it is like that. It's like every time that I personally am afraid to do something and I'm tempted to say no because it's not in my comfort zone. It's like if you push through that and you do it, it's like the transformation it does inside, but also it's like that's what we're doing with our businesses. We need to be outside of our comfort zone so that we can reach our goals. Nobody ever, stays in their comfort zone and then makes any type of changes whatsoever.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I appreciate hearing that. I do have one question.
Sure.
So because we're thinking about the certification, I didn't know about it. So thanks for bringing that to our attention too. But with the extra coaching that you'll be doing on Friday, can you explain what that's going to look like? I don't know if I missed it or not.
So one of the big reasons that I wanted to do a separate group coaching is because there are some more advanced things that I don't always show on YouTube. One, because it's hard to show live. But two, because most people are not like into that advanced stuff. But also, I want you guys to network with each other. I want you guys to be like, McCall, if you have a client, I want you to be able to come in and be like, hey, I have a client and this is what I need done. Does anybody have a recommendation? Is anybody doing, this type of work? And can, that type of thing. I want to have that community where it's only certified partners. So it's not going to be like beginner stuff, like how to create a Canva template. It's going to be like, onboarding clients and like things like that are a little bit more advanced and specific.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah. Christy, and then I'll get Carl and Santoria.
Hey, so you helped me with the SaaS configurator. I got that plan all updated. I have sent it, but I was wondering, do I have to set up automatic any workflows that are going to notify me when he actually completes it? I know the sub account is going to be created. Will I get a notification on that, or do I need to set some stuff up so I'll get it?
I haven't had
It wouldn't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Just if that order form gets completed, just to have automation set up. Okay.
What I usually do when I'm setting up a new automation is I create a task step in that workflow so that it creates a task for me, and it'll say something like, verify this workflow is correct, or verify all the automations are correct. And then I'll let that go like a few dozen times to make sure there's no like hiccups in the system or whatever. I just want to manually review it. And then once I've done that, I take that off, and then I'm just like off to the races.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Carl?
So I did set up my L Messenger as you instructed me, and I seem to have gotten into it, and that's fine. But now, for whatever reason, and I am looking at my, and this could be just me using, I set up my Facebook group as carl@machinemarketing.com, but I administrate my group and invite people using carl.seidel@gmail.com. And I tried both, with my L Messenger, and I couldn't get it to respond the way that I've seen the instruction laid out, by Cloud Key. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I'm not getting.
Do you want to share your screen?
Sure. Yeah.
You want to use whatever email address that you created your account with. So did you create your account in the license portal and then you got the email and then with your password?
I did. And I tried both just to be sure. I mean,
Yeah, you want to use whatever is in the email. It'll have your username and your password.
all right, let's get this squared away so I can actually see my screen. And get rid of this so I can see my screen. And then if I go over here, you can see I'm in my group.
So
And-
L Messenger is for your Facebook profile, not so much your group.
Okay. Well, because most of the time when I'm operating within Facebook, it's from my personal account. But then, I've set up this group and I've set up a business page using my business account.
Yeah.
But I'm an administrator, using my personal account. So
you just have to make sure that you're in your personal account when you're using it, because it doesn't work on a business page, just a profile.
okay. So all right, so that's my personal account. And then I go here. And
So you're logged in.
right. And then if I were to click on here, the idea is that it was supposed to bring you to a thing down below to click on, but it doesn't do that. It just opens
Yeah,
this up.
that's because that's for the business page. You have to be using your personal profile.
All right.
I would say watch those videos to show you how it all works. And then that way, when you get started using it, you know where to go.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I will try that again. Thank you.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to kick you off? Oh, there you go. Santoria? Let's see your hand up, ma'am.
Hello, congratulations.
Hello,
Bridget.
thank you.
I was so proud of you. It's like
Thank you.
watching a family member and you're like, I know her. I know her. She on stage.
You know what? I feel like you guys are my family too. Like the whole week I was gone, I was like, man, I just want to tell them all this cool stuff that's happening. I couldn't wait
I
to
was
get back.
watching. I'm like, is she gonna go live walking across the stage like everybody else? But I was so proud. I'm like, that's the lady that I watch every day. That's Miss Bridget.
Thank you.
I just wanted to, I remember you was telling us about, just like you were saying about starting your YouTube channel. It was a app that you were saying that you were using that can help us. And I was saying, like, so if we decide to make our first videos, we need to have more than one video because you got to stay consistent. So would you suggest like having, what's a good amount to have per week? At least 2 to 3, or you need to have one every single day?
So that's something a lot of people debate, really. Personally, I think that typically people will say at least one video a week. And a lot of people, like I took a YouTube course with like Think Media, and I think they were recommending like 3 videos a week. But here's the thing, 1 to 3. But when you do live videos like I do, I'm live so often. It's like the way that YouTube works is you upload the video and then it takes like 3 days really for it to get cooking with the YouTube algorithm and all of that. And so when you first, upload the video, you want to make sure to share it everywhere because that shows like YouTube that, there's lots of platforms with this video. And so there's things like that that you can do. And when you go live as much as I do, I think it actually kind of hurts you. But also with me, I just kind of like, it was like slow, and then just kind of catapulted. So it's hard to say like what is really the best number, but I would definitely say at a bare minimum 1 a week.
And should it be a YouTube short, or it should be like a video longer than 5 minutes?
When you say should, So
Oh,
here's what it should be, okay? It should be short form video on Facebook Reels, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and Facebook Stories. It should also be long form video on YouTube and Facebook, on your business page, in your personal group, on your profile, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, all of these. It should be all of those things. So you just kind of reverse engineer. Now, what can you do? What can you be consistent to do? If that's only one video and it just happens to be long form or it just happens to be short form, any of those is better than no videos.
okay. So let's say I got reels and shorts that I've been putting on YouTube, on Facebook, so I can repurpose them and put them on YouTube.
Yeah, the only thing that you have to be cautious of is if you're using like an audio file and you don't have like the trade, like sometimes you can, I like to go to YouTube Studio. They have like free music there. That is obviously it's okay for us to use on YouTube. But sometimes I'll use like Canva music that I have the rights to use, but for some reason I'll use it on YouTube and then it'll say like it's a copyright strike. And then I have to appeal, and then they eventually do it, but it's just a big hassle. So really the only thing to be concerned about is the music. Maybe you want to not add the music until you upload it, if it's something you have to have music on. Don't add the music in your actual video, and then when you upload it to the platform, maybe at that point add music.
Okay. It was it's just a site that could take my Instagram video and the way it is up and down and make it YouTube. What's that site that could change?
There's a few of them. I did a video on repurpose.io, but when I was at the event, and every single marketer that I know who's doing that, like repurposing their videos, they're using Vidyo. Let me type it out because I can't. It's vidyo.ai. Okay, so it's this right here. I guess it's the best one that I'm hearing. I've created a free trial, but I haven't really dove into it yet. But there is a free plan that you can try as well. And it just takes your video and then it chops it up like you can see that it does here. And you can create templates so that it adds all the captions and all of those things there.
And it'll change it from going up and down to YouTube style.
Yeah, what you'll do is you'll choose like this, you'll put your link there like it's showing, and then you'll like crop the video so that it's that, like for example, my Q&As here, I can crop those, like I can upload the video, and then if I only want to show my face, I can crop it in that like the format of a TikTok video so that it only shows that. So you can do that. You can zoom in and out and then make sure you're only showing what you want to show.
And that's in the software?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When you're like, you put the YouTube link and then it pulls in that video, and then it'll automatically create like 60-second segments. You'll just go in and edit those.
So upload the video to YouTube first, like privately get the link. And then
I don't think it has to be YouTube, but if you have like a long form video that you upload to YouTube, and then you want to cut that up into shorts, then you could do the YouTube link, or you could do the raw file. That's fine too.
Okay. Okie dokie. That's all I got for today.
All right, cool. You guys want to spin the wheel here? Let's see how many people we have. We have Carl, Christy, and Cindy, and Terrence is popping in. Terrence is smart. He knows. He's like, oh no, she's doing the wheel. I gotta jump in there. Let's see. Of course. Terrence is the next one. Allow recording, and Frankie.
Forget it, Terrace. You're not going to win today. I am.
Yeah, Terrence, don't come in at the last minute trying to get in, brother.
You know it's always me or Frankie, right, Frankie?
Yeah. It is
We need
almost
to
every time.
Yeah.
let's do a wheel for the new people that never won. Let's just do an extra wheel.
Should we limit the wins? Like only one every 6 months.
I think we need to put in some rules, Miss Bridget. This is getting out of hand.
Okay, let's see. Janai, Santoria. Okay, I think, let's make sure, Miss Maria. Lots of you in here today. All right.
Mr. Ray, you got a lot of them too. So we're gonna ban you too, Ray. You got a lot of opinions.
I've been with us for 2.5 years, and so
Yeah, we're gonna put you on the waiting list because you got enough already.
Ray, did you get my email, Ray? I just sent you an email a little while ago.
oh, you did? No, I haven't. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay to your AOL.
I've got great grandkids, and I mean, just it's been a madhouse today.
Okay, guys. All right. So let me know if I forgot anyone. Okay. We have Carl, Christy, Cindy, Terrence, Frankie, Janai, Santoria, Maria, Ray, Ricky, and Terrence. Did I forget anyone? All righty. We're going to spin
I
the
recently
wheel.
celebrated a birthday, Bridget. Just throwing that in there.
Oh. So those of you that don't know, every Friday, whoever actually shows up, you do have to be in the Zoom meeting to be entered into the wheel. But whoever wins will receive either a 30-minute private consultation with me, or you will receive 2 reseller licenses. I think somebody is unmuted, or I'm echoing in my ear or something. Okay, let's spin the wheel. It's Janai. Santori, you almost won. That was really close. I was like, oh man.
Blow it, Bridget. Just blow the wheel a little bit. Goodness. Oh.
Miss Janai, would you like a private consultation or reseller license?
I'll have the consultation, please.
All righty. I will send it to you when we're done here.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Is there anything else I can help you guys with? Did you want to? Yeah, right.
I've just got a quick little thing, and it's not a question. It's something I found on the internet, and it may be helpful. It uses AI. If I could share my screen for just a second. Okay. There we go. I'm sharing over here. I've got a little extension that is added, and it's called Recast. And what it does, there are lots of long articles out there on the internet. This is a AI summary of the article. And so you go someplace, or you load your own file, or you do whatever you want to do and ask it to be recast. So I'm going to try. I can't think of, the problem is I don't have the paid version. And sometimes they say you have to have the paid version. So I can't really think of one right now. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Now I'm there. AI powered artificial intelligence. Let's try that. And then let's do this recast.
So what does it do?
It takes this long article and shortens it.
Oh.
I don't know where it continues, Ray. Let's see here. I just discovered it.
So do you have to upload, like a PDF of the article, or can you copy and paste just like the text?
No, you have to be on the page.
Oh, okay. So you
I
should
went
probably
to
go
this-
to like a,
Yeah, I went to this page here, and it, I don't know where it is. I don't know. I've lost it. But anyway, if you want to go to recast.io and you'll add this extension, or just look it up on the web. It's called Recast, and it shortens it, and you can just get the gist, because I've done 2 or 3 of them, and they have The reason I haven't done many is you have to pay $9.95 a month, I think, and I'm deciding whether I want to pay that much. But the free version does some, but not everything. Their copyrighted material it won't do if the company says, please do not change this article. So it's kind of hard, few and far between right now to find an article to do it. But they also give you an email every day that has taken these long articles and abridged them down to almost nothing, and you can get the main points. And so it's pretty cool. It's called Recast. Anyway.
There's another software kind of like that. I can't remember the name of it though. I'm sure one of you guys know, where you can put in like a company and it will summarize the terms of service. Do you guys know what software I'm talking about? It's like right on, I was trying to think. It's like right on the tip of my tongue and I cannot think of it. I was using this when I had so many issues with the airlines. No, I can't remember. But I love all of that stuff because we're all so busy, right? We need to summarize those things. Do you guys have anything else that I can help with today?
My final question.
Yeah.
Which is, how much time do you think that you'll invest into the credential program?
Until I get certified, and then, I mean, always. Essentially, what I do is to constantly learn high level and then teach it, right? So, I mean, as long as I have a certification program, I want to be a part of it. Plus, look, we're always talking about content ideas. If I was a white label agency or I was an affiliate, I would literally go through that whole training and then I would like recreate each video for myself.
Got it.
Because you know why? Because now at the end of all of that, look at all the amazing videos that you have on your YouTube channel and all of that, that can, bring in affiliate commissions, or just for your own white label clients to see your face, your voice, to be teaching them all of these things.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yep.
All
yep.
right,
So I always will be. Yeah. Right.
Since we are just a little early, let me ask one more quick question. I have found a supplier of a great, it's called, forget what it's called. I've forgotten the name, but it's a all-inclusive repair fixer for your computer. It only does Windows, doesn't do Apple. And it's a software that you load on your computer, and they sell 10 licenses at a time. And the licenses are fairly cheap. And so I'm thinking of selling them on some site, maybe my own site or something. And so I would pay the lower fee and charge them a little bit more because it's well worth it. But I can buy 10 licenses at a time and sell, as I've, a lot of people come to me for recommendations of what they can do. And it's something mechanic, and it's really good. It's highly rated. Dell and Sony and IBM and a lot of the places use them on their computers. But what it does,
that's what's great about this, like what we're doing, right? So if we focus on building a community of people who are doing what we're doing, then now we are steps ahead of them, right? Of most people, because we're already in it. We have a YouTube channel or whatever we're doing, or we're building a Facebook group. Now you have all of these different solutions. It's like people ask me all the time, how do you know all this stuff? And it's just because I've been learning. I've been using different things. I've networked with people. I've seen YouTube videos. That's what we want to do. We want to be the resource for people who are doing what we're doing, so that when they do need a new tool or they need advice on something, they ask us. That gives us, even as affiliates, the opportunity to say, I have a great solution for that. You need a white label loyalty program? Here's this. You need a high level agency program? Here's this. You need a security for your computer? Here's this. So now when we're creating content, if those are your offers, now you just want to show people why do they need security for their computer? How do you get it set up? Is it a complicated process? Maybe you want to help them with that. You know, do they need ongoing support? Are they going to have constant questions? Is there a huge learning curve? These are all things that you want to ask yourself so that you can be the solution to all of those problems when you have either reselling or promoting as an affiliate. All right, guys, anybody else?
Nope, I'm considering joining your credentialing program.
Cool. Cool.
Or
I'm
going
excited
for it.
about it.
How long does it take to get certified in your program?
I think it's just up to you. But there is, even if you just try to rush through, because honestly, before I knew it was a proctor thing, I just was taking the quizzes because I was like, well, I already know most of the answers. So I just was going through taking the quizzes. But there's a lot. I mean, there's probably 60 quizzes. I mean, they're really short ones, you know, because they do like a quiz after each section, but it's definitely a lot. But I love that it's a lot because there's a lot to know. And so if you get through all of that, or you're hiring someone who's been through all of that, it's so reassuring to know, okay, I at least know this person has gone through this process. So then I feel a little better about hiring them.
So when you get through it, you'll be certified in HighLevel. Is
Mhm.
that correct?
Yep.
Okay. Perfect.
And you know, with
I work
high
third
level,
shift, so it's plenty. I always need something to do to stay awake.
yeah. Yeah. And, you know, when I worked third shift at the hospital, that's what I did. I would listen to ebooks and my little earbud in my ear. I would bring my laptop and be building websites when I wasn't busy. I was doing all of that. But I mean, that's what
when
you
I do all
do.
my content at work. But I post my videos at that time too, which I probably should wait until 8 in the morning. But that's when I do all my content at work.
You can also schedule if you wanted to schedule a video for like 8 in the morning or whatever. You can do that. You don't have to post it right away.
Because the scheduler is there. Yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Terrence?
Yes, unmuted. Okay. Can I share my screen real quick? I just want to share like a resource since everybody's in the sharing mood. So there's this and guys probably heard about this. So it's called it's a marketer, Neil Patel. So I think he
Oh,
bought this
yes, that's
company.
good.
And to the public, right? So a lot of times we want to make videos and we have like blogs, videos and stuff of things, topics that we think people want to learn about because we're interested in it, which is cool. But this site right here, Answer the Public, what you can do is you can type in a topic or brand or product and you hit enter. And I typed in, for example, I just put in, my question was go high level. And then if you come down here, it will tell you all the questions that people are typing in to Google, right? So this is what people are actually searching for. These are the pain points and the problems that people are searching for. And it just gives you a ton of data. Go high level for insurance agencies, go high level for dummies, go high level for real estate agents. So all these things right here, go high level billing, go high level booking bot, go high level benefits. So these are all things that people are typing in and we can actually make the content. So we pop it. Now that Go High Level has the blog section. So if we ever wanted to write blogs, these could be video topics. These could be blog topics. These could be topics for if you do YouTube reels or shorts. So what I did is I took some of these questions or some of these things here, right? Let's say go high level chat bot. Maybe people want to know how that works, right? So if you know about it, you could do a Google search or YouTube search, see what videos are made, make yours better. Or I even tried to go and type in to copy and type in the chat GPT and take it just a little step further and see what would be a good way to present or write an article or do a YouTube video on the Go High Level alternatives, right? Because people probably are searching, hey, should I use Go High Level? Should I use HubSpot? Should I use ClickFunnels or ConvertKit or whatever? So and if you're in a certain niche, but your clients don't know what what the pain points of their industry is. Which, Bridget, I'm kind of finding that out by talking to businesses, and I ask them, I say, hey, well, what's the pain points? Like, what's keeping people up at night in your niche? I don't know. So a lot of people that are already in business don't even know what type of content that that their customers need. So this can help you for clients. So you can actually imagine you had a client and maybe like in your initial meeting, you can say, well, hey, I know you're in the dentist niche. These are like 20 pain points or 20 common problems that I'm seeing people ask, and they can be like, oh man, like wow, how'd you know that? Where'd you get it from? And to the public. So this weekend, guys, play with it. It's pretty cool, and you can type in anything you need. So I just wanted to share that resource.
Yeah, it is really cool. And it is free. It's a limited free version, but it's free enough. I think you get like 3 searches a day or within 24 hours or whatever. So yeah, that's plenty. And you can even export the list if you really want to.
Good stuff.
Yeah, super cool. Yeah. Anybody else have anything to share? Any problems?
Nope. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, that's really smart, Terrence, about that. Something else, watch the HighLevel YouTube videos, and every time Sean comes out saying a new feature is being released, dig in and figure it out. It's great for affiliates because we love learning and we geek out of the new features. So dig in, figure it out, make a video on it. And then now when everybody's searching for, how do I do this? Now they're finding your video. I get a lot of views from my videos for that reason. Like you can see all the ones that I've made like right after Sean has made his, those are the ones I get the most views on. So definitely
Yeah,
do that.
and Sean, well, I know about Sean too. Sean's great, but he leaves you a nice amount of room to fill in like a little pieces that he didn't really cover, you know? So he gives you room to kind of like, expand on his video also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he shows, I mean, his job is to show the feature, right? It's our job as marketers to figure out how to use it. And so, but that's also why I love, and it's like, you guys aren't going to like trump me with the whole, like, getting Sean's videos and making content, because what's so cool is he might release a feature, but then it's like Ray is going to have a use case that he thinks of that he's going to teach about. And Terrence is going to have a use case that he thinks of that he's going to teach about. And I'm going to teach about something different. So now we have 3 people who have created, using the same feature, different ways of using it. So that it's just so incredible, the value. And then you get to learn from each other. Look at other people's videos if they've created them,
My trouble is I'm about 100 of those little features behind. And especially now that the store is out, I really want to learn the store. And so that's cool.
That's why, if you commit to going live at a specific time every single day, you can't decide because it's Tuesday and you're a little tired, you're not going to do it because everyone's waiting for you to do it. Yeah. Terrence, were you going to say something else?
Real quick, yeah. Was that when you went to conference, was that kid Dominique Baptiste there?
I didn't see him there.
He's the first. He's the first affiliate that I saw. I didn't join him. I joined the Billie Jean, but he's the first one that I saw that was giving out a decent amount of content. And then I found you, and I said, okay, Dominic ain't got nothing on Bridget. I meant to ask you that earlier in the week. Was he there? Did you see him?
No, but I did see like Allie Bloyd. I saw Christine Seal. I saw lots of, it's so weird now though, because it's like I see everybody on Facebook and like on YouTube, and I'm like, oh yeah, I saw him. So it's weird now because it's like everybody felt like that seeing me, and then I feel like that seeing everybody else. It's just this YouTube thing. It's so weird how you can make such connections with people without ever being in the same room with them. So that's why I'm going to harass all of you guys to make sure that you go next year.
What are you doing this weekend?
I'm probably finishing my certification.
So in order to get to the HighLevel conference, we need to be focusing on selling HighLevel as an affiliate to get included into that conference, to be like noticed. You
can go. You can just buy a ticket and go. No, like you don't have to be invited.
We're trying to get on stage. How do we get on stage? We sell a HighLevel. We're trying to be little Bridget, so she can say that those are my people. So
I think Kelsey. I think Kelsey chose us. I'm not sure like what her criteria for that was, but we all won awards, and so that's part of why she chose us. And then so I won the Bronze Affiliate Award, and I think it's like you have to, I could be wrong, but I think the criteria of the award is you have to earn like 10,000 a month in commission or something like that over like the span of the year. I'm not quite
And
sure.
that's by getting people to sign up for HighLevel.
Yes, but they have awards for like SaaS, agency, affiliates. They have awards for all of those.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, guys. Well, if you don't have anything else, I'll definitely let you go so you can have an awesome weekend. There is no limit of features for me to talk about next week, so it's probably going to be just, I'm going to just hit on every single one. The next one that's the coolest, that's what I'm going to talk about on Monday. So thank you all so much for joining me. Janai, I'll send you that email when we're done here. Have an awesome weekend and go make your vision a reality. Bye.